Listen, we are skipping the whole physical unboxing routine today. No peeling off plastic, no staring at shiny plastic buttons for 10 minutes. Instead, this explainer is a deep dive, technical analysis based purely on factory specifications and real buyer performance reports. I spent hours analyzing the manuals and user tests, so you absolutely don't have to. Before you spend your hard-earned money on this product, I spent hours deep diving into the spec sheet and the main flaws reported by real buyers to give you the real verdict. We're looking strictly at the cold, hard data of what this machine actually delivers when it is sitting right there on your desk. Welcome to Tech Verdict Central, the channel that chews through the specs and does the heavy lifting of research so you can buy better and without regrets. We curate the data honestly, giving you the clear pros and cons without all that marketing fluff. And hey, to make your life easier, if you already want to secure the lowest price from a reliable seller, the official and safe link is right down in the description. Now let's get straight to the technical data.
Okay, let's dive right into Section 1, the TR4720 data verdict.
So what exactly are we looking at here? Well, according to the data, the Canon PIXMA TR4720 positions itself as a highly accessible entry into the all-in-one printer market. Basically, it's designed specifically as a budget-friendly, super versatile solution for your standard everyday printing, scanning, and faxing needs. It's really targeting folks who just need a reliable device to handle home or small office tasks without demanding a premium price tag or, an overwhelmingly complex feature set. Moving on to Section 2, core specs and functions. Let's look at the combination of features packed into this budget unit. First up, it includes an auto document feeder, which is absolutely crucial for handling multi-page jobs. Second, it gives you mobile printing, driven by the Canon Print app, totally removing the need to be tethered to a clunky desktop computer. And third, it actually includes a built-in fax. Now, I know that sounds a little outdated, but surprisingly, over 70% of medical and legal offices still rely on faxing. So for a home business, that's actually highly practical. Now, looking at what's in the box, the spec sheet promises a very straightforward, hassle-free setup. You're getting starter ink, a phone cable for that built-in fax, and the power cord. The big technical takeaway here is that they are aiming for an immediate plug-and-play experience. You really shouldn't have to make any immediate additional purchases just to power the thing on and run your first print job. But hold on a second. In a bit, I'll show you a detail in the spec sheet that the brand is hiding regarding that exact included starter ink. So keep that in the back of your mind as we continue our analysis. All right, Section 3, where the TR4720 excels. Let's look at the pros. What I liked most when analyzing this product was the auto document feeder. In real-world usage, this fundamentally changes how you handle documents. I mean, if you've ever had to manually lift a scanner lid, place a page, scan it, remove it, and then repeat that whole process for a 20-page contract, you know exactly how tedious that is. The ADF automates that whole workflow, allowing for highly efficient multi-page scanning and copying. It's a massive time saver. Furthermore, that mobile printing capability ensures seamless connectivity right to your smartphones and tablets. Whether you're printing text documents, quick photos, or creative projects, you can execute all of these totally on the go. The main technical differentiator here is true untethered flexibility. You don't need to fire up a laptop just to print out a single return label, which is incredibly convenient. And on the physical side of things, the material analysis shows a robust, reassuringly lightweight plastic construction. Even with the budget price tag, it's designed to resist everyday wear and tear and minor impacts without feeling fragile. It strikes a really deliberate balance between being easy to move around and tough enough for daily home use. All right, reality check time. Section 4, critical flaws to consider. When you weigh budget reality against premium features, the limitations become pretty clear. As an entry-level all-in-one printer, it just outright lacks the high-speed printing capabilities and the professional-grade output quality you would find in premium models. If you're comparing this to a high-end laser printer or a professional photo lab setup, the data shows this model simply won't keep up in sheer speed or ultra-high resolution. And here is where we close the loop on that starter ink we talked about earlier. The catch is literally right there in the name, starter. The capacity limits on these cartridges are incredibly low. To put this into perspective, printer ink is one of the most expensive liquids on Earth by volume, often costing more than vintage champagne. If you're a heavy user churning out massive weekly reading packets, you absolutely have to factor the cost of immediate replacements into your budget right out of the gate. Additionally, while the mobile printing connectivity itself is excellent, the actual mobile app interface is a bit of a mixed bag. The data suggests it's perfectly functional for getting the job done, but it lacks the deep customization, sleekness, and overall polish that you might expect. It works, for sure, but it definitely won't win any design awards. Now, pay attention, because there is a specific point here that could completely change your buying decision, and it all comes down to exactly what type of user you are. Let's break it down in Section 5, Final Verdict, Who Should Buy? Based on real-world performance versus its budget-friendly pricing, my unbiased verdict is a confident yes for very specific use cases. The ideal buyer profile includes students, small business owners, and home office workers. Basically, anyone needing a reliable, multifunctional printer for everyday tasks. If you fit this profile, you're getting a device that does exactly what it says it will do, without forcing you to spend significantly more on premium features you're never going to use. On the flip side, it will be a complete waste of money for users requiring cutting-edge printing speeds or pro-grade archival quality photo output. If your business relies on churning out hundreds of pages an hour or printing gallery-quality imagery, the technical specifications here will absolutely hold you back, and you should definitely look elsewhere. And that brilliantly illustrates our final verdict summary. It's all about trade-offs. You're trading high-end speeds and large initial ink capacities in exchange for dependable, daily multifunctionality with an auto-document feeder and mobile support, all wrapped up in a highly accessible price tag. For the right audience, it delivers honest, dependable value that matches its practical ambitions perfectly. If the specs of this product make sense for your needs, remember that the safe, discounted link straight from Amazon is waiting for you down below in the description and the pinned comment. Happy shopping, and see you in the next explainer. Actually, I'll leave you with this final thought. Does honest, dependable value and an auto-document feeder outweigh your need for premium printing speed? Think carefully about how you actually work day to day. Thanks for joining this deep dive.